So gold evening everyone. NFP release ngayong gabi. Diba? So meron tayong high impact news. So from our previous video, yung analysis kahapon, we labeled ito yung na-label natin na mga resistances. So I was telling you na baka mag-consolidate dito sa 2030 level before the NFP. So pero higher siya ngayon, nasa sa 2037 to 2040, dun siya nag-consolidate. Di niya na-break tong ano, yung ano kahapon, di niya inabot tong 2030 hanggang ano lang siya, 2036. So this is a solid din to na support. And now the price is consolidating here. So once na break to, um, it could test this low here, eto, yung 2030 na level. So psychological support will be the 2030 level. So hindi natin naalisin yung box na to since this box will be your the selling point nyo. This is the, I guess, pinaka-safe na sell zone nyo. So if it goes below the 2030, pag yung 2030 na yan, mababasag yan, NFP can sell and you can target natin dyan is dito. So first is the 2020 and then eventually makokorek tong ano na to. Eventually makokorek tong move na to, itong mataas na tong move na to during the New York session. So 2015 and here 2008. So baka yan yung abutin niya if ever that the labor market is kung malakas pa rin si labor market no mag-above siya. So tingnan natin sa Forex Factory kung ano yung magiging ano yung mga forecast nila. So here we can see sa non-farm payroll yung forecast nila is 168. Okay, so as long as below siya sa 200,000, we have a higher chance na si gold is aangat, no? Magbo-bullish si gold. Kasi pag below 200,000, it means na nagko-cool down si labor market natin. So as the labor market cools down, yung cooling down ng labor market, meaning nun wala masyadong na-employed, ang domino effect nun is on the wage na inflation and then sa inflation din nakakaapekto yun since wala namang na-employ, so meaning nun walang papasok na pera para igastos. Okay, so inflation will cool down as well. And then pag nakita ni Fed yun na nagko-cool down, itutuloy nila ang March na rate cut, 'di ba? But if ever gugulatin tayo ni NFP ngayon, like mag-above siya 200,000. So mag-above siya 200,000 meaning nun is marami tayong strong labor market. Strong labor market equals strong inflation, no? Good to sa economy ng US, but it's bad for the plan ng Fed na i-control yung inflation. Kasi pag maraming employed, maraming disposable income, so maraming pera in circulation dahil may sweldo. Kaya inflation will rise. 'Di ba? Yun yung effect nun kung masyadong malakas si labor market. But if 200 below si non-farm payroll, we expect na si gold is magbo-bullish siya. Okay? Because clear na yung March noon. So sample, below forecast pa siya. So pag below forecast, sigurado shoot up si gold up to 2,100 or maybe lagpasin pa niya yung 2,100 on the coming days. Pero pag nag 200 to or malapit sa 200, then maybe we can see gold itetest yung mga 2020, 2015, mga ganon. Pag above naman siya, then we expect gold to be back at 2,000 level pag above 200,000 siya. Okay, kasi pag above 200,000, hindi magre-rate cut si Fed ngayong March. Ganun yan. Yeah, ganun yung effect nun. Eventually, ganun yung sentiment. Okay, eventually. Okay, so I hope na may na-impart tayo dyan with regards to the fundamentals. So, dun tayo sa technicals. Balikan natin yung ating chart. Okay, so here pagka below na yung presyo is kumakatok na dito sa 2030, the safest sell, no, ang pinaka-safe na sell nyo is below the 2030 level, and the safest na buy is above the 2050. But if you would risk na dito ka mag-enter sa 2040, then put your stop loss just below here sa 2028 or 2025, or above here sa 2050 or 2054, so you could be safe. So smaller lot size lang gawin nyo. So once na break si 2050, we can have a rally up to the 2065, 2070. Pagka nga sabi ko below the forecast si NFP, that is the time na napaka solid na buy yung gagawin nyo, at baka abutin nyo yung 2,100, and eventually testing this high sa 2040, or itong ginawa nyo sa 2130. So napakalakas, no? Pero hindi naman niya abutin agad-agad yan ngayon. Basta ma-break lang tong range na to na ginawa niya between the 2050 and the 2030. Okay, so that's a $20 range. So pag na-break niya yan, NFP lang makaka-break niyan. So NFP will have to be breaking the 2030, going to 2020, and eventually 2008. Yun, mga ganun yung range niyan. 2008. Ito, 2015, then 2008, correcting this move. Okay? So yun lang yung ano natin ngayong gabi for NFP. So abangan nyo na lang kung ano mangyayari mamaya, kung saan siya, at ano yung magiging result ng NFP. So ulitin ko lang, so if it is above 200,000, or so yung mas mataas pa sa 200,000 yung NFP, expect that gold will plunge, no? Mag-go down si gold up to 2,000 kasi maka-cancel. There's a high probability na i-cancel or mawala yung expectation ng market na magre-rate cut sa March. But if it is below the forecast, like yung sinabi ko, below siya sa 100, ilan ba yun? 100, eto, 170,000. Pag below siya dyan, then expect that the price of gold will push up, no? 2050, and eventually testing the 22,100 na level. So hopefully doon siya papunta mamaya. So place your bets kung pagkalabas na lang, or if you want to risk, kung dito ka mag-buy inside the range, so just put dito. So para sa akin, I think that sa akin lang na side, na kung anticipate niyo lang siya, it's so sa technical side, it's much mas malapit siya dito sa 2030. Kung magte-trade ako nito, I just sell below the 2030 level. So sa buy naman, kung magbabuy ako dito ngayon, yung stop loss ko would be 2027. So kung mag-sell naman ako, yung stop loss should be above 2050. So it's a better bet, or it's a better, mas mataas yung risk reward to a buy, no? So magiging bullish tayo dito sa NFP na to mamayang gabi. So mamayang pag-release nito. Alright, so good luck everyone. Hope na may nakuha kayo sa video na to, and good luck.